What's up, internet? My name is Amir, and in this video we are reacting to the new Linkin Park track, Heavy is the Crown. This video in the last 8 days at the time of this recording has a whopping 49 million views. So anyone who thought Linkin Park was dead, not so much. They're doing great. Moving on with this new reincarnation of the band, if you will, this new iteration of the band. I'll talk about my thoughts about the band after we react to the video that the band coming back together with a new singer, with a new drummer, and a new touring guitarist towards the end of this video. But I have, full disclosure, heard this song once, but I don't quite remember it. I don't know how much that says about the song or my memory, if you will. Decent fan of The Emptiness Machine, the first single that came out, but now we're gonna check out Heavy is the Crown, new Linkin Park track off the record from Zero, which is coming out in about a month's time at the time of this recording. Okay. Okay, right off the bat, those strings remind me of the strings from Faint. And even the style of the song is sort of Faint-esque.
It's pouring in, you're laid on the floor again. One knock at the door and then we both know how the story ends. You can't win if your white flag's out when the war begins. Aiming so high.
Mike Shinoda is easily one of my favorite rappers out there. His flow and the cadence of his voice, the timbre of his voice, is awesome, in my opinion. Okay. Yeah, she's got a great voice. There's no question about that. Nice. You can imagine Chester's voice on this as well. It's like classic Meteora esque Linkin Park. So Living Things. Kind of Meteora meets Living Things. Shorter verse the second time around, and that pre-chorus is gone. Yep. It also has that octave guitar that Brad likes to do a lot, where it's layered on top of the chords that they're gonna do. Oh, she's still screaming. Oh, I think the original song doesn't break here. It's just part of the video. This is what you asked for. Heavy is the crown. Yep. Curious how they made this video. They obviously did performance capture and then got replaced with whatever style of animation this is. It's really great. I love the animation. Even though they've got a new drummer, the drumming style sounds similar to what Linkin Park would usually do. Okay, that was Heavy is the Crown by Linkin Park. So a couple thoughts. That song sounds very similar to Faint for me, even down to the strings. For Faint, you had da, 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 da. This is da, 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 da. But both strings, okay? So that's number one. So it gives me a lot of Faint vibes. Also, Faint's drums was down, 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 and this. Very similar drum styles, right? Well, that's number one. Sounds very similar to Faint to me. Second, the scream in the breakdown. Impressive, right? Super impressive that she can hold her scream for that long, but also immediately made me think of Given Up from Minutes to Midnight. Same sort of thing where Chester holds that scream as long as he possibly can. It's a super, super long scream. So it gave me vibes of that. But there's a lot of old school Linkin Park elements in there, where they're not necessarily like reinventing anything, they're just like borrowing from Faint, borrowing from Given Up. Because Faint, main melody of the guitar, I forgot what key Faint is in, but let's say it's in C. That's like what the guitar line for Faint is on top of. That's what is happening on top of the guitar, right? This is. So the chord wise is this is what you. And I'm not sure if it's E major or E minor that they're doing there. They like to do a lot of E major there, but maybe E minor. But on top of that, the guitarist Brad in this case. Which reminds me a lot of Faints of. So there's similarities there, right? So when I hear this on top of, that's what I get, right? Not to say that that's bad, all right? Not to say that anything like that. I, again, like the song, but I hear Faint instantly when I hear this song. And then when she gets to the breakdown and we get the long scream, I instantly think of Giving Up. Overall, it's a thumbs up. I like the song. I promised you I would tell you my thoughts on the band reuniting, and I think it's cool that Linkin Park is still playing music, and I think it's cool that they have found someone that they trust to handle Chester's vocals. I know there's controversy about who this person is and their background. All I can say in that matter is that I hope the band did their best in vetting this person, and if they did and they're comfortable moving forward with them, then okay, cool, so be it. Doesn't mean that you necessarily have to support it if you don't want to. A lot of folks are on board with the new style of Linkin Park. A lot of folks aren't on board with the new style of Linkin Park. It kind of is what it is. You kind of pick your poison, what works for you and what doesn't work for you. I personally think the songs are good, but to me, it's nice to see the guys back. Although I will say that I have a problem, not necessarily with the band being back, but how it was brought out. Instead of playing like a few shows here and there and kind of getting the public accustomed to the new singer, accustomed to the new lineup, it was very much, hey, we have this announcement, countdown video. Oh, by the way, here's this live stream concert. Here's this new single. Here's this new record. Oh, and by the way, we're going on tour. It was like overstimulation. I wish the rollout was a little slower. I wish us as the audience, as Linkin Park fans, would have had a little bit more time to get accustomed to the fact that Brad is not touring, that Rob is not with the band anymore, that we have a new singer. So it all kind of feels like the Band-Aid's just been ripped off after 7 years of nothing from the band to all of a sudden like, oh, we're back, and we're back like in full force. And I get it. They are absolutely a machine. They're not really a band. They are a brand, and this brand works on a global scale. But those are my thoughts on how everything kind of got rolled out. As far as the song goes, Heavy is the Crown is a thumbs up. I like it. Again, reminds me a little bit of Faint. Reminds me a little bit of Giving Up. The song structure is very simple. It's just intro, verse, prolonged verse, like a longer verse than the second one. Pre-chorus, chorus, shortened second verse, no pre-chorus, goes straight to the chorus. Kind of quiet bridge into breakdown to the final chorus. Final chorus has the drums and everything kind of laid out, so you can just hear the vocals, and then the band kicks back into the outro of the song. That is my breakdown of Linkin Park's Heavy is the Crown. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, consider liking this video and subscribing to the channel for more music breakdowns, original songs, cover songs, talking about music theory, all that kind of stuff. So like and subscribe and share this video with someone who's also a Linkin Park fan who wants to figure out how to play the song and or just wants more context of how the song was put together. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Amir. I'll see you in the next one.